black. That's the color they have now, gold and black. I don't think you might find it in stores, so, right? Gold and black. Remember, God gave me the New Testament in this when I newly started, and God does everything for me, and it says plainly, He wants to fix you, and He wants to prepare you. Amen? Amen. Amen. You know, I look at certain situations, and I never regret I took my apostleship rights to do certain things. Because let me tell you something that you will have to know. An apostle is not a true apostle. I don't see many. I don't care what name they carry, I don't see many. Because they have a certain way about them, a true apostle. And in one case, they were forcing against two people marrying. And that's their church. So I decided, after I got in the situation, not knowing what the future might have been, but after checking, I decided, after observing, I was not even a member or a part of that group. But let me explain something to you all that this is the way it's supposed to be. Morning, sister, right? This is the way it's supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be, an apostle is the head of all God's church upon this earth. You hear what I said there? God's church. That are going in the direction of God's church. He is still the head. If they want direction, by right, a pastor is supposed to come to an apostle. He will have the direction, because you don't learn for it. You don't learn for it. You don't go to a school and study to be an apostle. You have to be called to be an apostle. You have to be called to be a prophet. Right? And imagine a man like Brother Wilson said, "You are a prophet." I said, "No, I'm an apostle." I'll be brave enough to tell him, "No, I'm not a prophet," because I know who I am. Amen? And he set us for that, and he called me apostle. Right? Some of the full gospel churches up to today don't believe in apostles and prophets. They believe in pastor, teacher, and evangelist, not apostle and prophets. They say that God with the Bible, right? And still they have a problem, because if it gone with the Bible, this Bible, have in direction of the beginning of the church. The continuation of the church, Paul started it, and Timothy put Timothy in charge to carry on. He saw a man like Timothy. Amen? In this country in Trinidad, when Apostle Skinner died, and they prayed, and they saw a man from the congregation to carry on that big organization. Apostles walk out the church. Apostles who have work going on other places. I was wondering, where apostles leave. They're not going under that young guy. People got to be sure. It is 2 prayers. They prayed. They went into a 10 days fast and prayed for God to lead that organization. And God showed them a guy in the congregation. They didn't accept it, so after a big set argument, how could he? How could he? I asked a question. How could the new commissioner of police here now come and be over all those seniors who have been here so many years? Right? And some had decided they were going to go under him. But he was an army man, and it's right that he has the qualities and he has the know-how. Amen. Say no stranger. Right? And I watch how people make a fool of this thing. Right? We have been there long before. The Bible did say, the Bible said, those who are last shall be first, and those who are first shall be last. If you understand what that scripture means, that scripture fully means that God will bring people from behind. Yes. And put them in front. See where the church believe that they're rich? Yes. God will have to bring people from behind and put them in front. And nobody could do nothing about that. So this talk with the marriage, when I talked to the guys, I said, "You come, I'll marry you." Now that looked like disobedience to the organization and the groups that you are in, and they belong to my church. How you could come and say so because you don't want marriage. Yeah. But you don't know that girl. So forth, and that girl, and the talk start to come, and then from the night, all kind of people start telling me all kind of things about the girl. She's no good, she's a woman of the night. But you see, the point in it is this. When God saves somebody, they become a new creature. That's right. I saw the girl, I know her mistakes, but from the time you get saved in Christ, you're a new creature. I have to leave the things that you used to do behind.
Yes. Yes.
And look at you from now, because remember this, and I want you all to learn this. It's not a change around of life, it's a new birth.
That's right.
A new birth.
Yes.
So by the time you see, you will see somebody, and that person had the touch of the new birth.
Yes.
You cannot look backwards.
That's right.
The things that are behind that they uses to do.
Yes.
Amen?
Yes.
Amen.
Amen. Just this week I was doing some work outside the house in Valencia, and I saw the Jehovah's Witnesses coming, and I was in a good mood, so I would tell them I have good time. And they come so sweet. Oh boy, they send the man the head. You look like looking at you at that age, you looking like you really have strength. I know what he's coming in gospel. I let him talk and then I pretend this is I want to know more about the religion. I don't know, I know accent. And the conversation take about 20 minutes. While the others went down even and they come back and they wait. And I don't know nothing. I said, you believe there really a God? So why God don't make himself known to people? He said he's a spirit. Right away I know he doesn't know anything about God making himself known to people. A child of God, God makes himself known to them. So I'm learning from him by asking, asking questions that I don't know. I would not come. There are times I would say, are you bad? Like I tell him, I say, don't know me. I say, are you well bad? He said, but God in Christ. In Christ, you could become good. I said, my mind 10 marks for him. Right? He's going along there and I'm working in my mind. Right? So I found out what I want to find out there and I question, and I say, if you know me, you will talk to me today. He said, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you because all sinners and you can be worse than me. I said, but you bad? Are you in child? He says, so what is the child? And I am there like, go home. And the rest that are waiting in the room, when they feel like he's getting into me, you see the smile come on all over faces, right? Then I let him do that. I'm not from around here, but he gave me he said, I could give you this, like, you read it, it will help you. I said, okay, I will trade away. While there sometimes they give me and I go straight to the bed. Then he moved that hand. I keep it to read it, I'm going to read to hear what they say more, because how can you fight the enemy unless they know about you? Not saying they are the enemy, but you've got to know them, you've got to study them. Amen? Many years, not many years, like when Trinidad was going to become in the final Trinidad and bigger in World Cup in football. The Americans came over when Trinidad was playing a match in Trinidad to observe them because they are America. And whoever wins will want to be the head man. That's where Trinidad reached already in the World Cup itself. And they came to Trinidad, the people who were playing, those who recognized them, they were footballers there. They sat down in the stand observing the moves of the Trinidadian, because they had to play them next. Right? They come secretly here, but some people meet them by seeing them on TV. Right? To observe. And this is I want to observe. So sometimes if I'm not in, I shouldn't say if I'm not, it depends. Well, according to the scriptures, it's a spirit thing. Sometimes you don't keep me back in your home, because I know very well, now this can't go for everybody. There are people who take up anything comes. If it sounds right. Doesn't matter how it sounds like, it's supposed to be right. Right? And the work, I go back to this case, when all the talk went on, I let the person know flat. I'm an apostle. And if you don't want to marry two people, because you feel the girl is not good, then I'll marry them. I prefer to marry. Because I'm apostle, it has nothing to do with you, they belong to you, you don't want to, I tell you, you don't want to. So I married them. And some years after, the girl is top in church now. She's second to the same person that told me that she's not good. Right? You understand what I mean? And while they were pushing the guy, and she comes to match up the guy life, the guy is no more. And what did you understand how God did? So I could look back, and if they will come and say, Apostle, we realize that sort of, but they don't see those things. They don't see those things. But that girl, that was being so bad. Right? And I take I didn't care what they have to say. It's one thing they can't go to the court in Trinidad concerning this situation. I have no fear for what they could say. I just think that instead of going on how they're going, and for 4 years they're going on how they're going to marry them. Right? And the guy is no more. And she stops. right hand.
Yes.
So then did I make a mistake? You want to put down the girl?
Yes.
She the bad one. The guy was right. She the bad. It's called the guy. We got to see further than the outside of me.
That's right.
If somebody, if you know, should be somebody ain't good. They could do what they want. I know he or she not good. Not good. It's not good. There's a spirit in our apostle that shows the member of the church of position. And I have never so far, I don't say it both, I say it because of the right spirit, made a mistake. Never did it. Made a mistake and do a wrong choosing. Amen. And I will continue like this for the while that the Lord will have me, and I take my position as an apostle. And I will continue to read whatever church they come from. I watch, I talk, sometimes I spy out if I get it right. And go before God. Just how I go before God with you, or sometimes you ask a question, you say something here. And even though I know the answer, I'll go back into the word again. And so she would. And a pastor told me, he said that we don't need for God to talk. God don't talk to nobody today again. And I come from Pentecostal. God don't talk to nobody again. He have his word. He have his word. So if he had the word before, you know. And he still said the son. So then the son to them is of no effect. The son, Jesus Christ, is of no, that death on that cross, they take it lightly. And is of no effect. As of them that come before, they had the word. The word was there. God used to speak to them, and they had the word in scrolls. Because why? The word was spoken by the prophets of those days. God would talk to the prophet, and the prophet talked to his people. Unless we get the idea of the word today. Today, every single born-again Christian could go before God. They don't need, again, a apostle, a prophet, a pastor, or teacher to go to God. You all understand what I mean by when Jesus died, the veil of the temple was rent in two, open up, sweat, down the middle. That was the inner court. But the priest, when he had to go in there, only the priest could have gone in there, and he goes once a year. Once a year. And he had to sanctify himself first, pray before God that he's clean enough to go behind there. All the other people stay on the outside. And he's carrying sacrifice inside. And so, in case he doesn't make it, I tell you this over and over so you understand. In case he's not good enough, a rope is tied around his feet, foot, one of his legs, one of his feet. And they loose the rope as he continues going in with a bell on his foot. So as he walks, bling, bling. So them on the outside, he's behind this closed door, offering up the sacrifice to God. They listen bell to hear the bell as they bring bling as he walks in, so they know he's alive. And peace had a work to do. They know he's alive. In case he go in there and he's not worried of going in there, he drops dead. And could they go in and get him? God have rules. Could they go in and they have no right to inside him? So saying that they're going to need to pull out the dead, they have, God don't want to know they're going to need to pull out the dead. They have no right inside him. You understand? So they will drag out with the rope, they pull out the rope and pull out the dead. Right? So he is there and they listen to the bell and they know that everything is alright and he offer the sacrifice and then he come out once a year. You understand? Not every month, once a year for that sacrifice. Right? But that was rented to, and every born again child of God who Jesus is living inside of could go straight to God. Go straight to the throne of God. In normal picture you'll see that the king, so the people can't come to the king. Here are people out there with fans who is big enough to come to the king. Right? So with God. But today, you are born again, you become his son and his daughter. I want if you understand the rights a child of God have, which the Jews didn't have. The Jews were not called sons and daughters. Right? But we are, when we are born again, we are sons and daughters. So when we have a problem, we could go straight to God with it. But how many of us know that? To go straight to God, and when we do understand God, we can look forward to get our answers in prayer. Because we are sons and daughters of God. I must say this morning, I admire sister, even somebody talks, she'll be talking. And she decided how. She went to the head man and decided we'd like if we could have a prayer before we start work. It's a big company. They have prayer before they start. And he said that will be a wise idea because we are in dangerous grounds and we should have prayer. And I said, I ain't tell her nothing. Don't want her to get swell-headed. I said, you're amazing. Right? And he agrees that. And you started there. And the other day she said, I read a portion of scripture to tell them, you know, as I would just come down and pray, I would is it exhort? I say in my mind, what? I would always be thinking to push somebody when I push them forward. And I say in my mind, it's amazing. And then I study to myself because there are times I want to give up. I say, why am I going looking for the goal all the way when I go get a move there, when I go get a move there? Why am I doing this? Now I see why I'm doing it. You see, I didn't see it and I find, why am I doing this? But I see it today, and I must tell you, though, as long as God is going to raise you, you'll have to go through tests. You have to go through trials. That is to get you strong, and talking to your study, that's to get you strong. I may not be around all the time, so you have to understand. First thing, go before God and see if everything is right with you, and then take it with grace. Right? That's to get you strong, that nobody will be able to whip you by you. Because the more you get strong, the more you get eaten by the bull, and especially by church people. Not saying these church people. You start spread church people all about. Who Griffith? That fella? He was going good all the time, I know. I know why he going up with that doctrine. I know what doctrine he going up with. And then doctrine? Does that fit me? No, because I'm not looking for popularity. What do you want? Fame. Good. Now you know. Fame. Fame. I'm not looking for fame. Amen? I'm not looking for fame. I'm not hurrying to run to preach without wanting to preach. Next time I turn down invitations. I told them invitations. Amen? And so they are dropping me, and I said, my God, I know who I am.
That's right.
They are dropping as servant of God.
Hallelujah, yes.
Because he decided to talk me through. So they want to lead you. And that's why the Lord said that he will raise up people. Yeah. When he say he will raise up people, that means the people that he have, they are falling bad.
That's right.
They are going way off.
Oh, yes.
And I always warn the church here, don't be a lover of money. If you're a lover of money, you're a thief. If they need you to thief because you're loving this. If you're a lover of money, you will not be able to do this book of God. Because your work now will be how you could make money. So you will go in a place to work like a work. You don't touch it by the library. In San Fernando, you know, in our junction. You understand what I mean? Because you are watching where the crowd are. When God may send you somewhere, because the crowd are, me to say they come to church.
True.
You understand what I mean? Amen?
Amen.
So these are things that you have to know. So I want from you all, not taking off light, not switching, fun. And then I sweep you all up now that and I could go with the gospel. What is love? Amen. The book of Romans, chapter 8. It's a marvelous verse, a chapter that the Lord, that Paul really wrote here. This man had to be a man of God and was fitted to the gospel. Now, the point in it is, as someone told me, a pastor told me, God will talk to you again, you have his word. God still has to talk to you. Amen? Because what God may tell someone to do, for somebody, he may not tell you to do it for somebody else. What may be right with somebody, it may not be right for you. And simple, Paul wanted to go to Asia to preach the gospel. According to the word, we ought to all the world and preach the gospel. But God tell him, don't go to Asia. I want you to understand how it works. The Bible says, go to all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believes and is baptized shall be saved. So Paul said, I tried to go. He said, I was going and I was stopped by the Holy Spirit, but I tried to go. And I realized the Holy Spirit don't want me to go there. God said, don't go there. They are ready for me, do not go there. So it means to say, what the Bible says, they that are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. And I like to set with the chapter that I had, the book that I had from Philippians. to talk to you all this morning. But this morning, he lead me back to Romans 8. Maybe I read this already, but as you lead me, I'll read it. And the more I stay with you, I'll make sure that you understand the things. And the point is, the answer is, don't try to do. Try to surrender your life completely to God. Are you understand what I'm saying? Surrender your life. Tell the Lord, and this can't come out of some people out there. Lord, take the whole of me. And lead me as you want. They cannot say this because they tell themselves that they will not do it. And if you're going to reach to that place that you're not doing, then you can't do nothing. Are you understanding what I'm saying? You can't be what you want. In this is a spirit walk, a spiritual move. It must be spirit, not self. Let me read. Romans chapter 8. So let us eat here from verse 1. Verse 1. Amen. Praise the Lord. You all read it? Yes. Romans 8. Life in the spirit. Keep these things in mind. The headline, that's why I like these books. Life in the spirit. It means as for us. I'm reading from the English, and I'll read the book that the Lord gave me from very beginning. And He gave me from this beginning of this Christian life. He gave me the New Testament in a book. And thank God that we found it, and I'm still waiting on an answer. I know you want to else be a chance. I'm still waiting for you to tell me where you get that. You see, I said, because they put it that aside. I don't care what you want. And next edition. Well, you see, from the time they changed from the original, they got to update. Yeah. And the more they update, many times more they go wrong. Why am I not going to the updated one? I read the updated one. I said, nah. Because of what? Being accepted by people. So you have to be in this group that they call the IRO. I won't even say it right. Yeah. The IRO. You have to come to the IRO standard. And me, I don't care about the IRO. You understand? When you come to that standard, the group, you come to the group. I don't want to be the group. Amen. And these are the kind of leaders God wants. Are you understanding? We're not looking for fame that everybody knows. We're not looking for that. We believe in one thing, and the Bible says plain. Look at it. You shall be hated by all for my name's sake. And the sad case in it is, it's not really the unsaved who give you public. I would say unsaved. It's not really the Christian. I have to say this now. The Christian people. Christian is a religion. All you understand? In this new boat is a life. The Christian is a religion, just like they have the Muslim and they have the Hindus and the Hare Krishna and that people. Right? And they have a group, that's religion. Christian fall in that. The new birth people is not under that. We say we are Christians so that people will understand. Then we say, no, we are Pentecostal, so they understand where we are going. But I'm Pentecostal, they couldn't understand. That means I know Pentecostal leader. I'm a child of God. That's the best. I'm a child of God because according to the late lesson, I ain't taking again what's written on the front now. I want to go in and sit down and hear from myself. I ain't taking while sit down and stand in front of the door. And let me put some more. I ain't taking while you're on TV. Because I hear it on TV sounding so good and when I go on in the church. What they implement, what they are going to put out on television is something else. And I said, you know, I hear the thing that I disgust up. But they put the best on TV to draw you and then to mold you and arrest you. And then you are there just like them. My duty to want Christian over and over and over again. How many people really taking what I say? It's because we have a small group here, we cannot be right. The revival coming to the small church. I tell that again, the revival is coming, and it's coming to the small church. The big one will stop and wonder, and let me tell you, and here the Lord told me, when they saw see what is happening, they're going to go to the government. They're the head. Not of the church, the government. And they're going to say that these people causing trouble. And breaking up what we have said many years to build. And the government is going to come down on us. I don't know which one of government. It depends on when that part starts to come. It's going to come. So then it's only the strongest will survive.
That's right.
And I can say that with a smile. Only the strongest will survive. Because the government will start to give the small church pressure. Pressure. I agree with the government that all churches should be registered. They should be. Don't say we're not mixing up with the world, you're not registered in the world, you're working in the world. If you have to get in an island, a place that doesn't believe in the scriptures, go without a passport or a visa to get in that area, that place. The unsafe people could stop you. Yeah. Right? You get the things that they want to do of this world that is not a sin, wrong, yeah. And you go with it. Yeah. Amen? So, it had already started and I begin to watch by book. They all were coming down on a certain preacher that was preaching something different. And they already said, if he is on the air, we coming off. No, he is single. We is plural. Yeah. So if he is on the air, we is coming. So that means a group get together. Yeah. We get together. And so if you continue with a man on the air day, we coming off. So when the unsafe man who is doing a business of this station, seeing that he could lost 12, even though the one he might like the one, yeah. His business. Yeah. So he point out. The one is business, right? You're a businessman. The one is putting out, right? Not really knowing. If he accept the one and put out the 12, it's better for him. Yeah. But he doesn't. Amen? Yeah. Well, go be a confidence?
Just faster.
Right. What was that for confidence?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Right. Life in the spirit. Say it over and over. Life in the spirit. Spirit of God tell me to do something. It's not by sight, not what I see. Because we are also this is a faith walk. We walk by what?
Faith and
not by sight. Not what we could see we go out, but by faith of what God said. Amen. Amen. I look back at Moses, I can talk. When God sent Moses to deliver the people from Egypt, God said, I can't talk. Moses said, I can't talk. How could I go tell these people? How could I go face Pharaoh, this big man? Yeah. Me and nobody? Yeah. I can't talk. God was still good. Yeah. He let Moses, educated brother, Aaron, do the talking. But he said, all the miracles you have to do. Yeah. And let him be a mouthpiece, just a mouthpiece. Yeah. Give him a chance, you be a mouthpiece. So he can talk, yeah. Or whatever I tell you, you just do it. Amen? So we have seen something how God works. You all understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Amen. Amen. Many months ago, I heard Dr. Sister Marty say, when I look at the people in Moruga, you feel I forget what you say? But what she said at the end was good. Anyhow, I went to go there, yes, God will be a understand. I like that. So I don't only remember, but everything that people say, either take it as just pass the selfie, pass the selfie. I'll meditate on what they say. So the last part is good. If you say, I don't know how to do that, I might have been worried. But small, God will make you big in your sight. Right? Remember when I know God said, and the praise will come and I used to run? When God gave me the Holy Ghost, filled me the Holy Ghost, the power to go forward. Did I get bold and talk to them? And then big fellas, 50 years, 49 years, I was just 23 years. They sit down on the curb. I tell them, sit down. And they sit down. And they didn't leave until the service is done. Somebody say, oh God. With littleness, but they enjoy to see me laugh and run. They enjoy to see me cry and run. I used to run. Couldn't take it and cry and put bounce up my head on the table. Boom. I said, I can bounce my head on the table. Bounce, people will just do bang, bang, bang. People will listen to me. And when I finished, God will start to sit down right there. God was right there, it's been bumps on my head, and he would stop me because when I'm finished, I have did it. Until he said, well, look, I got to give him this evidence. I got to give him the power. He's preaching, but he does not have the power. And that's when I pray that the power come down on this church. And who couldn't do, will do. We need, don't feel we reach, we never reach. We want more musicians. When the Tobagians came here, when I saw that they come up to ask Curtis, my brother-in-law, who played music here? And he had to tell them who. So I said, wait now, you have more than one guitarist? He said, brother, there's 8 guitarists here now. I said, so who's the back in the church? He said, we have about 50 guitarists. And every Sunday we had to make a program. He said, who played this Sunday? So we want more and more and more. So not don't sit down and think everything settled because you see all the music come back in place. So good that all the music just come back in place. All of a sudden we say, so a few years well, without music, but we tend to go still right way until God sees it fit. So we still have to have more. Amen? Amen? Amen. Praise the Lord. Woman 8. There is no condemnation now for those who live in union with Jesus Christ. For Christ Jesus. There is therefore no, I like the way to put it here. There is no condemnation. So it means plain, when God does not condemn you, nobody could condemn you. They could blow in, but it doesn't mean anything. Amen? Amen? When God does not condemn you, no man could condemn you. Amen. Let me read on and see what I have here. Right? For the law of the Spirit, the law of what? Spirit. Which brings us life. So what brings you life in Christ? Let me say, bring your life in union with Christ Jesus has set me free from the law of sin and death. The law for those who live in union with Jesus Christ. So in the King James Version where they have who walks not after the flesh but after the Spirit, I still don't like that statement. That could mean that you have a choice. You either walk after the flesh or after the flesh. Jesus puts something forward here. Walk in the Spirit. You cannot know what it is. Walk in the Spirit. So he also will tell you only a born again child of God will walk in the Spirit. You understand? Only a born again child of God could walk in the Spirit. Because that's how you come from flesh to spirit. And that process takes a slow time. God gave me it in one. I thank him, he alone know. He alone know. It's amazing, it amazed everybody in Pinal. And it was so simple to say, the joiner boy from Fraser Street gone mad. The joiner boy from Fraser Street gone mad. Midnight Saturday, I cussed because I decided I want to go to church Sunday. I entered them church. No gambling Sunday. They decide Sunday. This was Saturday night. No gambling Sunday. Because I know in my mind I go to church. I can't tell them that. Right? So they decide they lose money and they have to come and make it back Sunday. And I decided not. So they start a fuss. And then I started a fuss. Which part I was going to them? But I was still the old man. You have to understand that, right? That was louder than them. So 1 o'clock in the morning, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, the place is silent because my time, this my time, half 8, it is silent, everybody is silent. Cursing from this club. And the people around say, I was a good boy. I want to see how the world is, eh? The people around say, that fellow living there is a good boy here. A good boy. 23 years, and 1 year. In those days, we were still boy, they call us boy. You will let me call us boy. Right? He is a good boy. But when I start with the gospel law, from the Monday morning, I'm mad. Mad. I want to see what could take a slow process. God gave me it like that. And I thank him for that because the slow process would have put me in trouble. Are you listening? So he changed me as he changed Paul. The difference still with Paul got blind and he had was to be dead. And God put a man of God to talk to him. And after that, we didn't hear from Paul for 13 years. 13 years now. The Bible have no thing of what he did in that 15 years. Of course, like the Hindus say, when Jesus, between 12 years and 30 years, he went to the what in India?
Himalayas.
Huh?
The Himalayas mountain.
To the Himalayas part of India?
Yeah.
Not really, yeah?
Right, to learn. We talk about Christ. He went to learn from them. So we didn't see him between that time of 12 years and 30 years. 12 years, the Bible have no record until 30 years. Am I right here? Until 30 years. Right? So that part is missing. Right? And what did he do then? What did he do? Anybody can tell me what happened at 12 years old? Immediately? Yeah? Beautiful. When he say, oh, 12-year-old boy, climb up in peace at them. Who's follow up by them? Climb up with the old wood and the follow. Right? And then he went off the scene because I believe when his mother said that you have looking all about you and we were worried, he said, no, do you know about my father's business? That's a piece of statement. That was the last. And from there, he come back at 30 years old when he went to meet John the Baptist. And from there he went into the forest, mountain, and he prayed, and then he come down with power and authority. Amen? So, God saved me bad for a Saturday, go to church this Sunday, preaching gospel on the Monday. That's why Bridge tell me, he say, you're going to last as long as that snowball. Snowball was the snowball now. But the old days we call it snowball. So when that melting out, people like going, I see my good while ago. Anyhow, I think we don't. So, but you say we could pick up in some Monday, you support me, I can save. Amen. But anyway, right? In union with Christ Jesus. For the law of the Spirit which brings life. So what brings life? Law of the Spirit which brings us life in union with Christ. That means to say oneness. To know Christ. To know Christ. You understand? Amen? Has set me free from the law of sin and death. Which is the law of sin and death? Yes? What about the preacher Satan? What? Yeah? I ain't telling nobody. The law and the commandment. That is the law of sin and death. No? If they didn't have no law, they couldn't condemn anybody to death. They couldn't condemn anybody of sin. How do you understand that? If you didn't have a law to say so, right? A thing that is very, very bad, and let's say in Trinidad, it's all over the world in Trinidad. Usually here, which I find is very scrupulous. You get to a woman take away she husband. So is she husband a puppet? That a woman take she away from she husband, right? Yet you can't go to court with that. How do you do that? Could they go to court and say, I come to bring up this woman because she take away my husband? Could you go to court and bring it up? Why? Because not a law. They haven't made it a law in Trinidad. They haven't made it a law, so she can't do that. So you understand what the law is? If there is no law, you can't condemn anybody for that. You understand? Really, truly, what do they say? The way you walk, the type of word they use here, right? Upright, and think it brings down your stand as a normal human being. Some men and some women stand because they're not what things they do.
You mean walk the walk and talk the talk?
No. According to in the land, they will say she is no good, but yet not alone. What she did, immoral, that's right. What she did is wrong. But you can't fight it because you're not alone in the land. If there's a law in the land and they put it to the court, and she had to give back your husband, and he had to do where you come like kids. What the court say, right? You understand what I mean? Right? But I just want to show you how the law, because of the law, The law is what they say sin brings death, but the law, because of the law said that you shall die and not live. You understand? That's the law. Right? So, it has set me free from the law of sin and death. What the law could not do because human nature was weak. I used to say this from the beginning. Because I think in the King James version, if I'm wrong, you check it for me. In what the law could not do, in that it was weak. Am I right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? It means that the law was weak. And I always say it's not the law weak. The man is weak toward it, right? In that, but this one have it good, that you'll understand more. What the law could not do, because human nature was weak. God did. God did. So God have accomplished that. And how we have accomplished it?
And His Son Jesus.
By what? By what? By what? Oh, he sent it. I thought he said by dying on the cross. That is what he said. I said, what did God accomplish? He said by dying. I thought I heard. So by dying on the cross. So my spirit was jumping out and I swallowed it back up. You know what I mean? Right? By sending his son to die on the cross for us, so the son could handle it. I want you to understand what I mean. The son could handle it. So he came to take our sin on that cross. Right? At the cross, very close to the light. And the burden of my heart rolled away. It was there. Okay. It was there by what?
Faith.
Faith. You see how you had to complete by faith. Right? I big brother is dead and gone. But my big brother knows nothing about faith because he wants you to be able to convince him. And when he gets so he's going, he was a joking. Let's say you belong to one religion and you belong to the next religion. Now this has nothing to do with the clothes you wear. Right? But one religion and next religion. So your religion have problem with a religion. Now I just said something, I don't go one problem. And your religion have a problem with her. So always argue gospel all day. You understand what I mean? This has nothing to do with how much if you was able to win her. And she can't answer no more questions because you put her in a corner. And you win. This has nothing to do with that. This has nothing to do with that. Right? This is something completely different. You all, if you're not in Christ, you could argue and win a conversation. But winning to Christ, that had to be spiritual. It had to be, the Spirit had to open the ear of an individual and the eyes of an individual. I want you to understand what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I could talk to you all about by just reading two scriptures. The eyes of the individual and if the Lord does not open the ear and the eye, no one could fit in and get in this spiritual life. Salvation is in God alone. When I say God, I mean through Christ. Alone. It has nothing to do with you of yourself. Otherwise, you could be convinced by the way someone speaks. They could convince you. They are taught that. They know how to put it down. Right? The guy was saying, you know how to approach me, but I can approach another person that way. They are taught. They go to the school and they taught. Right? Does he look approachable? It might be, does he look not approachable? Don't start with the gospel. Start with natural things. One woman came here and she said, 1 minute, son, you know, I've been coming down this street here and I saw and I walked in and I didn't wake up good. And I saw you walking hard. So I will keep you long. I will just give you a track here and you get a track. You know, I come down here and I look at the birds, how they eating the things and the kind things. And you know, the birds does not prepare for tomorrow. But yeah, I said, so wait a minute for. I said, are you paying me for the time I spend? I work with somebody, right? So I have to take my time to come and talk to you. Will you pay me that time? And if you pay me for an hour, I say I'm going to listen to you for an hour. You know, no, you have to ask me how much I'm working for. They say, well, look, I will pay you what? To stop and listen to it for an hour. I will take the money and I stop and listen to it for an hour. No, I told them that, so I'll take the money. Not because I want money. If you so want me to have, if you so want, you so care about me, you so care about me, pay me the money. And I just care about something like that. I can't read that face at all. It could either look crooked or something, but yet it's looking like smart. So keep it this way. All right? But you have, if you pay me, I want to know if what you have, you really want me to get it. I ain't pushing something, but I used to go and meet people and pay the passage that I know starting on Bible Santa. When I talk to one of them, I'm with they live in Blackstone, all day I go and pick up people and I go in and I pay for them to come to San Fernando. That's something good to do, you know? That's something good to do. You understand me? And they'll come to church with me. They come to church. Right? Right in Pinal here, one decide, give me the money. A woman decide, give me the money, and I will travel for 2 weeks or you can't come. So I go to them. I said, no. When I go in, I will be free. Because the Spirit tells me, she will. You see, you have to understand, they will afraid God. The people in the world, they are afraid God. So if you could get this out of them, you would take it out. Without no fear. We said, boy, I can go to, but they have no fear. If you don't know God, you wouldn't fear Him. When you know Him, you fear Him.
That's right.
Right? Amen? And not a fear that you shake Him with fear. That you walk to please Him. Right? Right. From the Lord. Verse 3. What the Lord could not do that God said, God did. He condemned sin in human nature by sending His own Son who came with a nature like man's sinful nature. See where that continue here? He came, right? God sent His own Son who came with a nature like sinful man. Why? Because He came like a human being. This had nothing to do with His Father or God Himself. You understand? This had nothing to do with His Father or God Himself. But you know what some people do not understand? Christ's Father was God. No question about that. Christ, I accept that and I don't do that. Right? Jesus called Him my Father. Right? He came from heaven. He was His Father. Because He didn't came from Mary. I want you to understand this. He did not come from Mary. He came from His Father. And the Holy Ghost overshadowed and placed Him in Mary. So even He was born into a sinful world, but not with a sinful father. Now, could any Christian human being walk this world and bring forth a son, because the seed is in the man? Serious woman for little, woman for little wife. The seed is in the man, and the man is real righteous. Real righteous. Could he bring forth a child like Jesus?
Nope.
No way. Like you will say that. No way. But why? He's a child of God.
No. All man have sinned, my pastor. And God has no sin.
Look at the source. Look at the source. All man is sinful. So even though, listen, even though God made us righteous, could you all remember Paul made a statement? Something of a sinner in which I am chief. Will you ever remember that statement?
Yes.
Why? He was the chief of sinners. That's where Paul put himself in. You understand? Why? Because if God, when I got sick, had taken away, even though He take away my sins faster than a Peter, but a body, He taken away from this body. Don't tell us now, but I would have looked younger than your husband. Because as long as my sinful nature is taken away, I will not get old. I'll stop aging. I want you all understand what I'm saying. You have to understand before you go say that talk thing when all you understand outside to people say, pastor say, I want to catch it. Did you know, sister, Adam and Eve came upon the earth not to die? Maybe you may not, but you think it. Did you know that Adam and Eve came upon this world not to die? Confident to that? Alright. Do you believe what she said?
Because of disobedience. That's why they got
Already secret? Alright. Why did Adam and Eve was not aging? How long, we don't know it, was Adam and Eve upon the earth before the devil came to tempt them?
We don't know that. The agent part, they were not of, there was not in sin past that. There was not of a sinful nature.
They could not have been in a sinful nature when the name sin and law did not come yet. What if you understand what I'm saying? Law did not come yet. That's why everybody should know which is the first sin God has put a law to.
disobedience.
Disobedience. Disobedience. That's the first sin, and God put a law to it. He said, if you disobey, you will die. Right? If you disobey, you will die. So he put a law to that. That's the first law. That came out long before the Ten Commandments. Long before the Ten Commandments. Right? So they had a law that would keep them innocent. I still have a problem. But I'm not getting into that after we want to study whether if I will ever have time to talk about that. Could I promote this morning? This better will have great stay with that. Right, but I wanted to know, you're not wicked, you think. You're not wicked, you think. You think deep, and nothing wrong with you thinking deep. If Adam and Eve was upon this world, we don't know long. How come she never get pregnant? Oh, one comments between others. So you would pass it, I wouldn't pass it. I want to know. I ain't looking for confusion. I want to know, right? So then we have to really find out when was the word part put, go forth and multiply. Was it before? If it was before when he said that go forth and multiply, why then after that, woman, you shall, because of your sin, you shall bring forth child with pain.
That's after the sin.
Right? That's after the sin.
After disobedience.
But why before then she didn't bring forth child? If I went out, I don't check that long time years ago and I put it down for rest, and then I will pick it back up again and search. Right? So it is telling me if there were, and I asked a question, Brother Bobby,
yes.
A teacher, Bobby, that if Adam and Eve did not come to die, and they were having children, then those children would have not come to die either, because of Adam's sin, all that is after Adam's sin, right? So if everything was working perfect, no, I'm not rude, I'm just trying to escape from the people. Listen, Adam and Eve, they came right. Then they would have been making children, and then making children. So then, what will happen to a barrel if every day you put a grain of corn in a barrel? Then the earth will be overfilled, and there's no room because nobody is dying.
Pastor.
Whether you look at me like that. Yes,
You said now before the law, right?
yeah.
Before the law, there was no such thing as sin, right?
No, it could not have been.
Right. So and then after the disobedience, which is the first sin, right?
Yeah.
Then and after disobedience, then Adam and Eve sinned.
because of disobedience, then they sin because
That was the first sin.
Well, it then because they sin, or when they didn't they sin, because they know when they did the
No,
sin.
before the law, there was no such thing as sin.
Because before Noah, but
Yeah.
Adam had a law to obey.
Yes.
The choice was his to obey. To obey. The day he put two trees there. He said, "But eat of one, and the next one don't eat of." Now, if it is an apple tree, in the garden would have other apple trees. You can smile. Other apple trees, and I say so. Other apple trees. It means to say they could have picked from any one of the other apple tree, but this tree seems there's something better. Why we mustn't pick this one? Why? So sometimes it's wrong to think. If she didn't think, the devil would not tempt she on that. She should have happened right that. If you say do it me, obedience. Obedience. You understand? But because the tree, the devil is showing her, look at the tree. Isn't it good? And never before have she thought that tree good. That's why some people walk into what it really was. I still am not accepting that. Not accepting that. Right? It hasn't got enough proof why to accept it. And I've studied it deeply because I studied it. Right? You don't know it that I am going to be teaching. Right? So the point in it is, when God told Eve, said God said don't eat of it. Right? So she knew. God didn't tell her, he tell Adam. Adam tell the wife. So she knew. Didn't God say not to eat of it? And the wise devil is still wise. He wasn't by the age many of us, still wise. Right? He tell her, no, you will become wise like God. But then she know she could be in a position, she wise like God. Why did Lucifer, which is the devil, was thrown out of heaven? Because he think he could overthrow God and take God's position. It's almost similar. So he is trying that out now on Eve. And Eve never before look and see that tree is good to eat. She was just obedient, but no, she didn't. And she decided to take the words of a serpent, which is God's creation. Because the serpent, the devil was in the snake. Not a serpent, he didn't turn a snake. Because the snake gets cursed.
Yeah, he was trying to.
Right?
Yeah.
But the devil still have legs. What do you understand what I'm saying? Right? So, she listened to the serpent, and somewhere maybe, that means to say he was down here already. He come long before them, I believe. He was thrown out when they thrown out to it, I believe in nobody did. I could be wrong there. I don't believe. Right? Then he was able to trick her by telling her she become white like God. Is your business to come be white like God? God is superior. We could be like Christ. But even Christ knew he was under God. Right? I do nothing unless my Father said to do it. So he in authority knew he was under. The devil thought he could have taken over God. And he get a third of the angel. A third is plenty, you know. If you have 99, you get 33, you know. And the angel to believe this. And they tried. It means to say he didn't quite understand that God knows everything that he will do before he will do it. And there was war in heaven. And the devil and that third of angel was cast down to where? The Bible said it could. Now, fellas went to the moon first. And they saw it have empty land. Why God couldn't sell them? Anyway, don't let me go there. Cast it down to earth. Right? So he's still around because when he visited Job, when he visited God, and God he said, which part you? He said, I'm moving through for you. And he said, have you known my servant Job? So he's still around. He's still around, eh? All you understand what I'm saying? And he's still looking to see how he could deceive and how he have been deceived. The very people. And Christ come and he changed that now. So in the beginning, God was good. In the beginning of my salvation, he said, explain to people, before you get saved, you will fight down here. The devil is here, and Christ is here. So you're under the devil before you get saved. Right? If you're not saved, you're still under the devil. Always. When Christ saved you, when God saved you, he bring you above the devil, under Christ. So you're still under Christ, that's why Christ means the big brother. Right? Above the devil, but you're above the devil. That's why in Christ, just as the devil was not able to make Christ do what he wanted him to do, and snatch the promises that the devil promised Christ. No, it's a joke. The devil promised Christ, who Christ with God made the world, that he is going to give them that, because this belongs, I want you all to understand, this belongs to me.
Amen.
I don't go deeper than just hear it. This belongs to me, so I could give you from it, even though he was there, made the world with God. I want you to understand what I'm saying. So you see where the Lord Jesus had to make a choice there? He had to make a choice. Should I take this? But why would he come to him with that knowing? He knew who Jesus was. The demons knew who Jesus was. Remember Gadara? When Jesus came on the ship in Gadara, the man among the tombs was packed with demons. The devils run to him. Now the devils run to him when one man went to Jesus. And knelt down before him and said, what have we to do with Jesus, who come to torment us before our times? I was taking every word, before our times. So they were fighting for their rights. How do you understand? You come to torment us before our time. In other words, it is not yet time for us to die. Let that just put back. That is it. The angel, the captain, the angel in chains. People are ready to study the Bible. They will have all the thinking and this whole day. Because why does people cast out the devil? If the devil casts it into outer darkness, the devil tends to take up possession in somebody else upon you. You understand? But the people who cast out the devil have the power to cast out the devil into outer darkness. And casting the devil into outer, and those demons into outer darkness means to say they have to remain there. Right? Why does the people not have the power to kill them? Because it's not the people work to kill them. It's God's work to destroy them at judgment time. It looks a bit unjust, yes, right?
Pastor, I do have other angels.
Yeah?
I do have other angels. They
It
came
has-
down. They
it has
came
a-
down in Enoch days.
In what?
In Enoch days.
Enoch?
Yeah.
But I have to study that. I can't remember, but in Enoch is.
Yeah, that was before the flood with the giants and stuff, when they came down to mingle with humans, when they take wives, humans as wives and stuff
Alright,
like that.
I can't pick up that this morning. Are you trying to kill me?
No, I just telling you.
Right, but you said I was think to study. I will go and look at it, but the point in it is,
I did the homework for
the
you.
point in it is, they don't destroy them. So the demons that was in the man knew their rights. You come to torment us before our time. And then now, knowing that they don't stand a chance before Jesus, they say, do not cast us into outer darkness. And they said so. But let us go into we said, let us go to the shrine, or eat, decide to look here sometime.
No, they said that. They said that.
They tell him, let us go to the shrine. So they were begging for mercy because it was not their time to die. I want you to understand. It was not yet time to die. And Jesus obeyed them because Jesus is following a line. There is a line. They're not supposed to die now. So he cast them into the swine. But the swine were down the hill and all died. But the demons cannot die. Don't go to the other. Don't go there. One thing will pick up the other. And it will go. And this thing is sweet to study, you know. Right? I wouldn't start that one. I wouldn't start that. They all died. The demons did not die. Then where did the demons run? Hold on. You 2020 people here? I might talk about it. 2020. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the wording. I enjoyed this wording. You know something that make you want to think? You must think, you can't just read it. You have to think. Think. And the more you think, the more sweet it will come. Revelation will come by that. Revelation will come by that.
Can I give you a wild answer with a wild guess?
Yeah?
Where did the demons went when they went in the swine, when they died?
Yeah.
Where did they went?
Yeah.
Did you say, I mean, the headquarters is under the sea.
You're coming to where I think. You're coming to where I think. Then I am right. I am right. When I use the term. Let me talk to you my call. The term.
No.
The term. I am right when I use the term. Right? That it is not good, and I believe I use it by the Spirit of God. It is not good for Christians to use the carnival days to go on the beach. Because there, I said, and that time when I used that term, I said there are many spirits around there at that time. And I remember 7 Christians died some years ago in a boat. You know, you're being understand people, I don't know if you've ever met it. There are a lot of people, they come with their boat that they use for fishing and to take you out into the, go down, a boat ride. And the fishing boat came and these from this one church, 7 from one church, Pentecostal church, and they went out and something happened out there that the boat thing and capsized. And I think it's after that they make sure that if you have to take out this, we have to have a life thing around it. Like they didn't use that nothing like that before. I knew about the case when they didn't use that. When we used to go more over, when my aunt used to come in to we just came in Moruga, Columbus or Raleigh? Columbus. And you know, we used to go on a big celebration on the Scott Day. And my aunt used to come in Moruga, and we used to see Columbus coming in on a boat. You know what I mean? And then boats will come and take out all the water before I ride outside and so forth. So I remember those days as a little boy. You understand? But the point in it is, 7 people died that carnival Monday, I think it was. And it's sad, you know, because I go home and I call my brother. And I did not get any answer from him. So I called my mother. She lived in front and my brother living in the side. That is my pastor brother. And I said, I called Tony and I didn't hear him. She said, Tony got to, but I said, Jay there, that's the wife. He said, no, that they go on by the beach for the weekend. That's the carnival weekend. And that is when I get the vision. And Sister Claire was in me, so I don't know what the talk was about. We didn't have a cell phone, so it most likely it was on my phone, and she would have buy me some from where she would have buy me, and my wife, maybe we had planned to go some service or something. It's good to go to a service. My second best service was on a Carnival Tuesday in Old Clark Road. Yes. And I told her Sister Claire, I said, Christians should not go on the beach on Carnival time. There are too much spirits. That the Carnival time is that time that the spirits wake up. Why do you think that people do kind of nonsense on Carnival, they don't care? And you will see themselves on TV after they come back to the right. They are teacher, you right, tell you that. And when she saw us on TV, she played no more after that. She said, I get on like that. It's a spirit, you know.
Yes.
It's a spirit make people get on sale. And I said, there's too much spirit say we shouldn't go by the beach, better to say, woman, pray. Pray or spend a good, take that time to rest. So, right? Or nothing wrong in doing that service to people work. Right? And it was not an hour after when I get the call that they can't find Eon was that what? Eon was the name?
Yeah.
They can't find, Marianne called me and she said, Joe, we can't find Eon. I said, here, only on the beach, what happened? Where you gone? They were bathing over here and they were bathing the water low up to the knee and we ain't seen him. I stopped a while, I said, so he drowned it. We don't want to say so. And they trying to get his father was on the walk. And that's where I lost my nephew. He wrote what we call common entrance, what we call C exam. And I bought the papers to see if they have his date there because it was long after when the result came out. And his date there, he passed him at a good school, but huh? Extra powers? Who they get extra powers from? No, I'm not getting powers. The powers is always there. It raises up in them who are out of Christ. Them who are in Christ are sometimes the people, the church, and there's nothing wrong about this. Is the timing is bad because they don't know. Is that let us take the church and carry church by the beach. Let them enjoy themselves by the beach. Same way they roll up, enjoy themselves. Let us enjoy themselves. If I enjoy myself, I can invite you in Rockwood. I never saw them. Rockwood had a preach like this. But you come away back, people start falling all of this. And I remember, I see what's going on, I keep my hand and I preach it so. Because I realize, all this is not that. And whoever directed for the whole congregation fall. I never saw that. I don't leave open Bible and went by the book and hear about it. The Daniel carried me up because he was scared of Rockwood. He said, I'm coming to preach in the church. He said, I called me back, I done the church. And I went back. I went there. But that day, that time, God was honoring what we were doing on this day when the world, and he thought people didn't come out up in Rockwood, in 7 miles. The place was packed capacity of people on Carnival shoot day. And the Lord was so good and I never saw this in me again. I had a picture of this for her. And if I wanted people to follow that, but they follow me again, nothing. So I had to keep my hand here. It was too much. Too much. Sign about what was pleased. He was pleased. So he showed me something that we should know, be wise, and we could get into something else rather than going in the sea where all of them coming up from. As you say, brother, under the sea, that book show you that they have the head thing is under the ocean. Under the ocean, the head thing. Thank God for those people who go through that kind of vision to come back and tell you. He went, so you know, under the sea. Right? So, they went to have a good time, and when I tell her I will call her back, when I call her back I didn't get her, and I call her again and I get her, I said, did you see anything? She said, no, we looking, we still looking, Here what I asked the girl. She's sitting here, my small sister. What was his last moments like? She said he get up and testify the morning, and this is the first time he ever testified in church. And she called, and he said the next one named daughter. Daughter long tapping me here again and feeling and I said to myself, a good moment. And get up and he testified the morning, he never testified before, he called you alone. You know, 12 and 12 years ago, I was a little boy still. Right? And you know I was satisfied that. Do you know I was satisfied that? The only leave his work and he went up there and they search all along the beach, all of the beach, all along the beach, all of the beach, they died over the area because they did not keep it, walk, put the foot, they marked them in, and they went there, decided the police come and the police, so all find them yet, he said no, and then gone back. Right? That's in Manzanilla. So they keep on, they think that Leo went up, the father had to leave the room to come down, and they opened. And 3 days after, the brother read rightly. Right. So the brother, my brother take up his body, or he say he cry, he say, Lord, you take away my son, but at least I make anybody to bury him. And the body wake up right where you go down, and they put feeding, they feel nothing, but it's, fish in the milk only place I think in 3 days. They had the face covered with a white thing body put, and he took the body and he put the body on the back of the pickup, and he gone in the, I don't know if in the real in the Miaro police, I think the Miaro police station, and he said, well, I'll come to tell all you, I find him. So they say, okay, don't touch him, we send some people again up. He said, I have him in the training club. Why you pick it up? So he started calling on that they say, he said, and my son only talk about creative voices to them who don't realize this is a bad moment to be like this. And I take it to one thing in mind is that my nephew testified in the morning before he died. And just try to think about this, what it is like a few minutes before you go. It is not sickness to have to carry. A few moments before God say, today you come in. You can't blame me. I lie down sometime in the night, and sometimes with my hand look to see 2 people coming to meet me. I think all these things are coming to meet me. I say, Lord, well, this is it. This is because here sometimes 2 angels come to meet you. You understand what I mean? Come to meet you to carry you along with you. I think about all these things. I think about all these things. But brethren, how much persons are you? You stopping them? Yeah? Yeah? 3? I take half of it this morning because I couldn't go further. My sister even come down, I was sitting down here, and I told her we were not chairs, right, to get ready, but I was still down here. So I take half because I said I doubt that it will run out of stuff this morning. Oh God, like, it didn't want me to take half. And this little bit how much we could talk about. It's good to talk about what it will be like on our last moments. Our last moment. Sister Rambaranson, the woman who used to sit right down there, I get Brother Sammy sitting. Sister Rambaranson, I went to see her, and she said that before operation she had the liver scissors in her. Cancer, fighting with cancer. The liver has scissors in her. So when she had pain and then they didn't see it. So she went to the next operation to take it out and spend some more money again to remove whatever they could find in her stomach cancer. And still she's there. She sent to call me, I think it was Miguel came and told me she bought the cement. I went across by her, and she began taking her books because her husband was a pastor. And she gave me all the books. She said, you the best, I think I should give this, and if I do it before, we'll give you Miraro, because I don't go on in Miraro. But it plainly was not for me, right? Miraro, and she gave me all the books. So the books is enough to make a big library. Let's get a library here, and it's so beautiful that she chose to come and sit here with us while all her daughters, except one who's a Jehovah's Witness, goes to Open Bible, the big church. She decided to stay here with us, and I didn't know she was suffering from cancer until one day she said that I'm a cancer patient. And her last time when I went to see her in church, when I went to see her in hospital, the pastor already know to go on already because it's 3 operations I had, and to come back, let me go in peace. So I lay my hand and pray for her that her journey will be a good one. A Christian should never be afraid to die. 3 operations and it's started coming back, so she decided now. So I didn't pray for healing at that time in the hospital. And she went to read the Lord the next morning. Right? I brought that box of books. And that's somewhere in good box of big box. Different Christian books, and they were good Christians before I knew them. Right? And I decided that this is the way we must be in the time when she bought Sister Pauline. She bought Sister Pauline because the young people, they used to be roaming the streets of Miaro. So she bought Sister Pauline. And me who don't know much, when she died, I told Vidya, I said, Sister Rambaran Singh is gone. She wanted me to do the funeral, but the daughter didn't find that too small. You know. And I remember I went to the funeral and sitting down there, the pastor asked, is she going to a church? The pastor is here. Right? I heard him mumbling, I didn't hear, but they pointed to me down in the congregation there. And he called me up and asked me to read a portion of scripture, which is good. I mean, I'm a pastor, you know, and for the last, you know. So I read, I remember, asked Brother Amy where to find a portion of scripture right away, something about the dead and something, so it's from the Old Testament, and it fit in so well. I went up, I read, and I come back down and sit down, and the church wasn't even in half. It wasn't even half of people. Sister Pauline made it perfectly clear that she wants me to do her funeral. And they had to occupy a whole next place available. One whole place there, we pull about 1,500. They had to occupy the whole next space which also fill up. And there is still people all by the road for Sister Pauline funeral. Well-known person, she lived for 90-something years, 96 I think. Well-known person, right? When I preached that evening that what manner of woman is she? That was the message I preached. What manner of woman she is, right? And you was there, I remember you were there, right? What manner of woman is she? Talking about Sister Pauline. And I said, she stick on with us. When I was wondering if she will remain now. Yeah. She probably was stronger than her. A determination, a mind to work for God. And she stick with us. And she had a good send-off. You know, she had a good send-off. And I look at this, you know, I look at this, how well rated Sister Rembrandt's Sister Pauline insists on the daughter, the one who comes here. Make sure that if you want Pastor, I will see to it because you're the oldest daughter, that she is, she wants to do the funeral, she do the funeral. They didn't take it from Sister Rambaran Singh to decide I'm too small. That's alright, I'm not vexed. I don't make a problem over that. I'm just showing you. You understand what I mean? Yes. The small man that one of the person, Sister Rambaran was there. She came and she shared a good message after. Right? You know, and to know before I maybe wasn't big enough. She never would be preachers, but it was a powerful message. And the way it end off, if I start it end off in such a short space of time, I don't keep it programs. Why are you talking about that all that it's about program? Saturday we have to go up and meet that girl. We have to go up and meet her not Saturday before to find out what they have to do. Okay? Okay? We have a Thanksgiving, but the person was only able to take a few people. They told me, they said, ask, we're able to take everybody. You all have to understand that, okay? Yeah. Okay? Me, I wish somebody could have gone like this. Right? But since she asked that she wants me to really bring it, and she's a member of the church, I will do that thing, right? So, you were not invited because of space. You all smile at that, okay, brats? Smile at that. I carry a few people that I know will be able to sing and sing because we don't know our family have to come, our husband family have to come, and the neighbors have to come. Right? You understand? So they are the unsaved, give them the first preference. Where's the birds?
Yes, Pastor.
The unsaved, let them get the first preference to come, and we stay back. Right? Amen?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand.